Do you ever feel like your emotions are running your life, kind of leaving you feeling overwhelmed and stuck? What if I told you that there's a simple way to cut through emotional fog and regain control over your inner world? Would you like to experience that kind of peace that allows you to handle life's challenges with calm and confidence? Most people would say yes, right? So that's what we're here to talk about today. It's 6 steps to experience more emotional clarity and inner peace. So if it's your first time joining us, feel free to type in comments where you're coming from if you have any questions or comments. Also, if you have a topic you'd like to hear us cover in the future, we'd love to hear that too. If it's your first time joining and you type the word mindful in comments, after the broadcast, I will go back and also put in a link, which if you follow, you'll receive 2 free gifts. The first being a hypnotic recording on releasing limiting beliefs created by myself, and the second being our weekly PDF cheat sheet, which is the bullet points of what we cover each week. All right, so just type the word mindful. All right. So, what are the benefits of doing these 6 steps to experience more emotional clarity and inner peace other than having that, right? So, it's going to give us a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. We'll have more balance and harmony between professional and personal responsibilities, an enhanced focus and productivity, increased resilience, improved decision making skills, strengthen relationships, and improve mental and physical health. Some of the factors that impact all of this, of course, are going to be nutrition and hydration, physical activity, sleep quality, communication skills, social connections, stress management, self compassion, and harmonizing thoughts and emotions. So let's get started. Step 1, identify and align with your values. So, our core values are these fundamental principles that guide our actions and our decisions. They're deeply ingrained beliefs that shape our behavior, they influence our priorities, and they reflect what is profoundly important to each one of us. Follow these tips to understand your core values. So, number 1, take time for reflection on significant life experiences, particularly the most fulfilling and the most challenging ones, to kind of tap into your core values. Then you really want to also define your purpose. We've talked about this in past Mindful Mondays as well. And you want to identify that list of core values, but not only identify it, but also prioritize them. So you definitely want your top 5, if not a few more than that. And then you want to compare your actions to your values. And you also want to be consistent yet open to change while living those values. All right. So step 2 is practice self-awareness and self-compassion. So self-awareness is the foundation of having a calm mind and a clear heart. It's the conscious understanding of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Now, self compassion is also crucial to experiencing this inner peace, and it means treating oneself with kindness, with care, and with compassion. So, some examples of self care might be emotional check ins with yourself. You could do CBT or NLP techniques. You could do, say, hydrotherapy. You could read for pleasure. You could do self hypnosis. You could enjoy being outside in nature. You could enjoy creative artistic expressions, painting, drawing, singing, dancing, whatever it is. You could enjoy talking, social connections, kind of things. You could enjoy spending time with your pet, all kinds of things. So many different ways, but it's something that is for your own benefit. Now, step 3 is to recognize and manage emotional triggers. So, triggers, these are the stimuli that evoke these intense emotional responses in us. And so they can manifest as physical sensations or they can be an emotional reaction or outburst. And they often stem from past experiences, unresolved conflicts, or deeply held beliefs. So, some of the strategies that we can utilize to recognize and to help release triggers would be internal self reflection. You could do journaling, mindfulness is a big one. You could see a therapist and or hypnotherapist, doing grounding exercises like getting out in nature kind of thing, and engaging in positive self-talk. So our step 4 is going to be to set and maintain emotional boundaries. So this is essential for maintaining a healthy sense of self and fostering respectful relationships. Establishing them requires self-awareness, consistency, and assertiveness. So practice these tips. Engage in self reflection on your own needs, values, and limits. And then clearly and assertively communicate your boundaries using I statements, not you statements. You also want to be consistent with this and prioritize your own self care. You can seek support if needed. Learn to say no, and when doing so, you definitely want to be direct and assertive. You can also offer alternatives if that's something that feels good to you. But remember that saying no is a form of self care. Now, step 5 is to incorporate daily mindfulness activities into your day. So, this can greatly reduce your stress and improve your overall well being as well. So, mindfulness involves being completely present and aware of your thoughts, your emotions, and your environment without making judgments or attaching to them. So, you can try some of these different techniques, many of which we've covered in the past. You can do mindful breathing, you can do mindful eating. Everyone knows that's my favorite. Not really. Mindful walking, body scan relaxation. You can do a gratitude list or journal. You can do yoga nidra. You can do a digital or social media detox. You can do the Betty Erickson technique. I'm aware I see, name things. I'm aware I hear, and name those. I'm aware I physically feel my butt in the chair, kind of thing. You can do progressive muscle relaxation. You can do guided visualizations, and you can do loving kindness or metta meditation as well, which is a lovely practice. And then our final step, step 6, is to create a personal growth plan. So this is needed in order to continue to take action towards a life of peace. So after reflecting upon your journey and identifying your core values, you also want to utilize SMART goals. And then you can really start to focus on writing down your overall plans and then breaking down your plans. In NLP, we call it chunking down into actionable kind of steps or goals. And then holding yourself accountable and being open to adaptation because things always shift and change, and celebrating progress each and every little step of the way. Celebrate your progress. It's a little mind hack. It taps your mind into wanting to do more of what you are doing. You can also identify additional resources if they are needed. Utilize good time management skills as well, and then continue to reflect on a regular basis. So thanks for joining us this Mindful Monday. I hope this has been useful to you, and you have a great one.